Hi everyone! So today I want to share with you this book, The Essence of Watercolour by Hazel Soan, and it's the book that I have featured in my video yesterday, in the whole video. I bought it on Amazon and I will leave the link below. So the reason I purchased this book is because it has this loose style that I really like, and Hazel does really good figure paintings. So it's very suggestive, but it's loose enough so you kind of understand what is what, but there isn't too much details, which I think is sometimes harder than just look at an object and paint it as it is. And it also takes a lot of risking and trying to figure out how to convey that. So anyways, let's start. So basically, this is the first page and it's got a few chapters here. So the being transparent chapter, the fusion of color, the way of the brush, playing in the right note, painting the light, open for manipulation, the kiss of simplicity, and learn to see. So within every chapter there is a little page that actually invites you to explore those techniques, and she teaches you by giving you some advice and tips and tricks of the trade. So let's have a look. So here's a little pre-word just to kind of make you understand what her style is. I mean, this type of thing I just adore. It makes me want to pull out my son's first little sneakers he had, you know, those baby shoes, and paint them and put it in a frame in his room, because I love this type of style. It's just so pleasing to the eye, and do want to learn how to paint in this suggestive way but be quite loose with it. So I'm going to show you the first chapter. She has a variety of things. So by the way, this book has a bit of everything, although on the cover there is an animal, but it has figures, people, animals, landscapes, all sorts of things, flowers even. She has a separate book on figures if you want to concentrate just on people drawing and how to do it quickly. Then that book might be more suitable for you, so have a look. On Amazon it's available, I've seen it there. But for me, I wanted to have a wider range of things and subjects to look at. So here is a little information about being transparent, and I guess the watercolor as a transparent medium. And here she talks about transparent or opaque, a resonant pigments, all sorts of things, and she gives examples of, you know, how to use those colors and in what occasion. I just want to show you every page of the first chapter, and then I'll do a quick flip through. So that's the layout. So you can see you have a wide range of things. She talks about the swatches as well, showing them. I think it's very good to see that. And so for example, here she does explore page, and every chapter has this layout of one of the explore double pages. I'm going to just flip through and show you a few things. So there's really some beautiful paintings if you're interested in painting people. I love this type of thing where it's sort of, you know, you can see it's bad sheets, and the way it's done is very loosely, just a few washes with breaking down the shadows and playing with the light and the white of the watercolor paper, and then how she's mixing the skin tones is very, very beautiful. I haven't had a proper read of all of the pages, as I tend to get so excited about things when I get a new book that I just want to just start, you know, painting and exploring the artist's style that I don't read everything to begin with. So that sort of thing I really like. Just a quick flip through. So here, for example, so this would be brush strokes. Is this the chapter 3? Let's have a look. Brush strokes. Yeah, so the way of the brush, that's the chapter 3. So so here she's talking about how you use the brush stroke to convey certain lines and images. You can see how very simple, for example, this lady with the umbrella is, but how effective this little painting is. I don't know how big it is in reality, but it looks very minor, very small, but has a very strong presence. You can see that it's a summer, probably because she has a dress on, and you know, her back and her arms are exposed, and it's probably summer rain, something like that. So here she talks about use both the tip and the body of the brush for to forge the shapes. Paint swiftly to enhance movement. So I guess to create that movement, you have to have that active brush stroke, is what she's trying to say. Guide the brush to leave slivers of paper untouched for highlights. So I do like that as well, to leaving some highlights. You can see here it sort of suggests that there is a lot of sunshine. She's wearing a hat and there's a lot of light source on this side here. Hope you can see that. So very neat. And then it goes further on this page. I love this one. This is beautiful. It's got these beautiful colors that I don't like on their own. For example, sort of like a sienna and ochre colors and some grays, but they look so beautifully together, very balanced. So it says here, link people and objects by blending the shadows. So she's blending here, and it does look very organic, very pretty. Let's do a little bit more of a flip through. Here is a few pages. Again, an explore page. This is very beautiful because you know straight away that these are hyenas, yet there isn't much detail except for a little bit of the speckled kind of coloring going on here to suggest that texture or the coloring of their skins, with a very good shape of them. They have long legs, elongated face, and great play with the light source as well. So the sun is shining from the above, and there's a darkness below, which gives you that lovely contrast and the color value. So very beautifully done. There's another one which I wanted to show you. Elephants are very beautiful as well. Since I have so many frames waiting for me to fill, I think this book will help me to do that. There is this lady that I really like that she painted, and I wanted to show you. Some beautiful watercolor blooming to suggest texture of the brick wall. Geraniums, I guess. There are a lot of these type of scenes and paintings, because I think I read somewhere. Yeah, so basically Hazel Soan is a popular and successful artist who divides her studio time between London and Cape Town. So hence there is a lot of these nature and beautiful colors and all that type of thing in the book. So here is that painting that I was looking for. It's one of my favorite paintings in this book, just because, again, I love the way it's done. For example, the leg is beautifully painted. The shadow versus the muscle tone, everything is done gorgeously. There's a bit of leaking of the color into the sheets, but it looks very, very good, because it sort of suggests that shadow that she was talking about earlier on, and blending the subject with the surroundings. And of course I love the granulation here. I wonder whether she says anything about what watercolor she'd be using. I don't think so. Oh yes, so she says some colors have a tendency to granulate on the paper, giving a natural texture to a wash. If left alone to settle, a delightful patina emerges. Here you can see granulation of raw umber across the background in the hair and on the jersey. So raw umber, it would have been useful if she said what watercolor brand the raw umber comes from, because every watercolor brand has a different type of a color. So anyways, and then, you know, we can see that she's probably blonde, she's got short hair, she's wearing this kind of jumper jersey thing, and something tells me that there is probably a window on this side, hence there is a lot of light coming towards her, and a shade on the back. And it's just so thoughtful. It's like someone wakes up and kind of sits on the bed and thinks of the day ahead, or probably on a holiday or a summer's day or something like that, you know. No hurry, just really relaxed pose in a thoughtful and peaceful way. So that is the book. I hope you could see a fair bit of it, but not every single page, because I don't want to spoil it for you. So yeah, I'm looking forward to definitely getting some inspiration from this book and filling up some of those frames. If I do that, which I probably might do either this week or next week, I will try to share it with you and film the process. So thanks for watching, and see you soon.